Hello, when you buy a therapy light from a reputable company, usually you've got some kind of protective goggles to help you protect your eyes from too much light. And I've got 3 goggles from 3 different companies, and I just want to show you my experience with them and kind of a small review about how they work, how comfortable they are, and which one I like most. Maybe this information is going to be useful for you, and if a manufacturer is going to watch this video, perhaps they will make decision which goggles to choose for their brand. Okay, so let's get to it. So the goggles usually come with a nice package like this. It looks very nice and elegant, and of course they are usually very easy to use. Basically you put around your head, adjust that device at the back, and they are on. The question is how comfortable they are and how much they cover my eyes, so how much the shininess of the light I feel and how comfortable it is for me, because now they are designed to protect my eyes from too much light, so I feel more comfortable when I do light therapy on my face. So let me do some quick testing and I will tell you what I feel. This is of course not very scientific. This is not scientific review, it's just my experience, my personal point of view and my personal experience, so you may have a totally different point of view. And of course, since our body is different, my nose is this size, and let's say if you have a smaller nose or bigger nose, it may actually make a difference, and especially when you have goggles who are very far away. These eyepieces are quite far away in this one. So for instance, I can tell you already that for me they are just too far away. It should be here, but they are here. So they are not going to be very good for me, but for somebody who's got a bigger head and eyes more apart, then they may be actually perfect. And of course we need to consider as well the size of the goggles, so the bigger they will cover more of your body and the smaller they will cover less. So there are pros and cons of this situation, because for instance, if you want to do like skin rejuvenation therapy for your eyes or just around your eyes, all these wrinkles around your eyes, then of course the smaller the goggles are, the more they allow the light to go around your eyes and treat this area with light. And of course the bigger the goggles, they will cover more area. It means that area will not get the light which you might want to of course do some skin anti-aging therapy with light. So of course there is always trade-off. The other option is to move the light away. If this is too shiny for you, then move a light away, and of course then just close your eyes, and hopefully that will reduce the amount of light you receive, but at the same time will be enough of light to actually do the treatment with your eyes. But we use goggles mostly when we are close to the light, because some people use full body therapy when they stand in front of the light like 6 to 12 inches away from the light, and this is very powerful light. So that's why this is the time when we should use the goggles, protective goggles, to protect us from too much brightness of the light. But when we do light therapy for our face, so for instance if we do something like this, then we don't really need to use goggles if we feel comfortable with the strength of the light, because the further away we move the light, the less light is going to reach our skin, but it still should be enough to get some therapeutic results. So I'm going to start with these small goggles, the smallest ones. And they already, as I mentioned before, they are quite far apart, so they are not going to cover my eyes very well, but let's just put them on, adjust the strap at the back. I can now see that I still see around things, so I can easily see around, and they are not really comfortable, and they kind of poke me in the eye because they are so narrow that rubber edges actually poke me in the eye. Of course, I can do it less strong, but then they may totally fall down from my head. And let's do the test with the light. I'm going to turn around and turn on my therapy light to see how much they actually block the light and how comfortable I feel with them. Okay, so I'm going to turn around, put the goggles on and turn the light. And it's quite bright, I must admit. So perhaps these are not the best goggles for me, but perhaps they are very good for somebody else. So let's just put them away and test another ones. So now I've got this one. They cover the most area and they are made of very soft rubber. So and they have also very wide edges around, so it means they shouldn't poke under my eyes too much, because the connection with my skin is on the bigger surface. So let's just put it on and see how it feels. Yeah, it feels very comfortable, and it does cover my eyes very well, so it means I don't see anything around. And if I turn around and switch my therapy light, the good thing about this therapy light is that I have a manual switches, so I can do it with my eyes closed. Yes, it's definitely less light coming to my eyes. I can see that it's much less light coming, so they block the light very well and they are very comfortable. And the third goggles I actually have two pairs of them, but they look exactly the same, so I'm going to use this one here. And as you see, they are also quite large, but they have less area here to connect with our skin. So let's see how they feel. The other way around. Sometimes you need to figure it out which way it's up and down. Okay, so here I can confirm that yes, they block the light well, but they are not as comfortable. I'll just release a little bit that. But they are not as comfortable as the other. And of course, let's just do the test with the light. Yeah, they block the light well as well. So definitely I see less light with this. Of course, you know, I still have closed my eyes. I've got these goggles on, and still I see a lot of this red light because we are dealing with a powerful light devices. So my conclusion after doing testing with these three goggles, these are definitely no go for me. They are too small, too wide apart, and they are poking my eyes. And the only advantage of them is that they cover a smaller area of my eyes, so it means that area around my eyes can still get the light. So this is the good things, but you know, I would say not really, you know, the best option. This one has got second place, covers very well, protects with the light well for me, and they feel solid and reasonably comfortable. But definitely number one with regards to how comfortable I feel with them are these goggles, and they feel really like I would say luxury. Yes, so it's very comfortable, soft, and they cover the light, they protect from the light very well. I mean, this is my subjective, of course, opinion, and I would definitely recommend to use this one if you have a choice, of course. But but of course it depends whichever manufacturer is going to send you. And by the way, if you are interested in any of those slides I have here, you can find link about them in the video description below. If you got value from this video, please give it a thumb up, I really appreciate it. Share with your friends who would also benefit from this information. Check out my website for more information about red light therapy, discount codes and other interesting stuff. If you are new here, please consider subscribing, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching.